Okay, guys, it's time for a little story time. It's time for a moment of truth, to be real honest. So, for the past couple of years, I've been very irritated with people here in Atlanta when it comes to the music scene. Not everyone, but just some people. And the reason why is because I blame 60% on myself and 40% on the person that thought it was okay to scheme me out of $14,000. Now, I know you guys are saying, well, 14K, that's not really a lot. And then there's some of y'all that know that 14K is a lot. And you're like, dang, that's messed up. Now, for me to be a small business owner and have my financials in order, it did still affect me in a way because I could have took that money and bought my daughter a car 2 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? But this person thought that it was okay to screw me over, and they literally used the money to push them with the bigger artists or whatever and put on events, and then tried to come at me again and ask for over $80,000 to $90,000 to do billboard charting and all this stuff. And I'm like, sir, I'm gonna stop you right there because I ain't seen no residuals or nothing from the 14,000, so why would I give you any more? So I just completely just shut that door. With that being said, don't let nobody use you. Take it from a person that was scammed. You don't want to let anybody use you. Now, I'm not just saying that Atlanta is the only scammersville. There's many cities out here, many promoters, many artists, big name or small, that will scheme you out of your money. I'm just saying, we had a whole contract. This guy didn't even acknowledge the contract. He's like, whatever, sue me. It's like he wants me to sue him. It's like he's waiting for me to sue him. But I'm not gonna, because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm the one that looks like boo-boo the fool at the end of the day. Because even though we signed contracts and I gave you my money, you still screwed me over. And that was enough for me to know that sometimes you just got to ask God whenever you're about to make big decisions on if this is the right thing for you to do. And I didn't do that. I was like so eager because I had known this guy for so long. He was like a mentor to me. He's worked with a lot of big names. He's worked with smaller names. I just was like, you know what? He wouldn't play me, but it's always the ones that are so nice and charming. They will get you every time. So don't be dumb. Do your research, take your time, go to God about it before you make any financial moves when it comes to the music, because we all know that streaming does not pay us a lot of money. So we ain't going to make that money back right away anyway. So why dump a whole bunch of funds like that into our song or any song when you're not going to be able to make that money back right away? It takes time. And also, literally 2 years later, I charted with another song that I didn't even have to spend that much money on, and I was on the real radio because this person told me I was going to be on a radio. So I was calling around the radio stations that he was given to confirm the places, and a lot of these places weren't even real. One was a pizza spot in New York somewhere. I was like, Jesus, did this guy play me? Yes, he played me. So again, guys, do your research. Go to God about it. Pray about it before you make any big financial moves. It doesn't matter what it is. It can even be buying a house. It can be buying a car. I don't care. Go to God about it. Be patient. Take your time on making that decision, because when money is involved, people just don't care. All they see is green and they want it. This guy saw me as a meal ticket. He was 14K richer back then, and nobody heard from him since then. So that just goes to show that I definitely made sure that he was up while I was toting the middle. Never down, but just toting the middle, trying to find out when he was going to take our project serious, and which he never did. Like I say, he used the money to fund his project with a bigger artist, and that was what was even messed up. And then tried to come to me and say, hey, do you want to give me 80 to 90K to go billboard chart it? What are you talking about? The numbers ain't even right on this song. Are you out of your mind? Boy, it's the nerve of people nowadays. But the lesson that you should have learned from this video is don't be so quick and don't be naive. And don't be fooled. People will be nice to you. They'll groom you for years. Oh yeah, you're a great artist. That I want to work with you. Blah 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 blah. And then when it's time to actually work, I should have read the signs. It was a lot of red flags there. We had to reschedule the video shoot like 3 different times. He kept telling me this date, then he would switch it. At the video shoot, he acted like he didn't care to be around me. It was weird, and so forth. There was just so much weird stuff going on, and I'm like, I just gave you all my money and you want to act like this. Not all my money, but you know what I mean? All this money. And you're going to act like this with me? And see, I'm actually an artist that has a budget. So that was what was even more annoying, because I could have took that money, put out another single, had instant radio play and all that, because I ended up doing that with my single Synergies. And Synergies hit number 64 on the iTunes R&B Soul charts within like a week of it being out. And it was on a radio station in Jacksonville, Florida, like on Real FM radio. So... and I didn't have to spend 14K. So again, don't be dumb. Don't let these people play y'all, and be smart. Because people will scam you. They will. And I've been so annoyed with people here in Atlanta because I'm like, everywhere you turn is always a money hustle. Everything is a money hustle. When are y'all going to get real about what talent really is and that it exists? Because I know I'm talented. I know I got it. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all, all y'all got is connections that won't even do nothing for you. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad that I've never really depended on nobody. Because even with this situation, I ain't dependent on nobody. I wasn't dependent on him. I gave up my money for him and his company to do a job. And they didn't do the job. But they took my money. How does that even work? I own a whole party rentals business. When I take your money for a bounce house, I'm bringing the bounce house. I drop it off. I come back and get it when I'm done. When I go somewhere to sing, you pay me, I come sing, and then I leave when I'm done. I take pictures, I hang out, I dance a little, whatever, and then I go home. Like, that's how business is supposed to be done, is it not? Like, there's supposed to be an actual transaction, and the work is supposed to be done for real. Like, whatever I pay for is supposed to really, truly, be visibly there so we can see what we paid for. You get what I'm saying? You're going to get your money's worth if I can see it. So anyway, long story short, don't be dumb. Like I say, I was real annoyed for many years. I'm over it now, but just know I've been very stressed out about it for years. And I was just like, I just got to put this out here because I'm sick of it. And I know it's kind of rambling because honestly, you can tell I'm still sick about it. Like, I'm mad about it, but at the same time, I forgive this person, but I would never, ever, 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 ever do business with them. And if anyone were to ask me about, my dealings with them, I would be honest. It's not that I'm trying to shame their name or defame them or nothing like that. It's all truth. The truth is in the pudding. I've sent emails. I've sent text messages. I've sent screenshots. I've called around. I got the places, numbers that are willing to vouch for me and say, yeah, this is not a radio station. Like, and when I tried to tell him and his company that via email, they tried to get a lawyer. And I'm like, what you getting a whole lawyer for, sir? And you're lying. You didn't even do what you said you were going to do. Like, you should be embarrassed because if we go to court, you're going to look bad. You get where I'm going? And then try to tell people around us, oh, she's defaming my name. Where are you getting that from? I'm not defaming your name. You lied, bruh. And you stole $14,000 from my kids. Like, at the end of the day, I would have did more stuff with that. I would have pushed more singles. I would have took some of that money, got my daughter a car earlier. She has a car now. Like I say, he ain't stopped nothing. But at the same time, it's just he didn't have to do that. It's just wrong. But when you do God's people like that, trust me, your karma is coming. And it ain't got nothing to do with me. Everything to do with just how God sees fit to deal with you. And he's going to deal with you in a way that is unimaginable if he hasn't already started already. Stay woke out here. Again, I forgive you if you're watching this, but I'll never accept an apology from you. I'll never, ever do any more business with you. You are the lowest of the low to scam a nice person like me. Because I was nothing but nice. And for 3 years, you called my phone, pretending like you cared about singles I was putting out, pretending that you cared about relationships with other associates that I was around and all this. So like, it was all just a game. Like, you straight groomed me, you low life. Ugh. Bruh, like, I ain't even gonna say buddy name. All I'm gonna say is anybody that know me know who the fuck it is. Straight up. Like, anybody that knows me knows who it is. I didn't tell everybody, but they just know because my own family was like, what happened with the song? It didn't chart. What's going on? Like, they were asking, and I was like, I don't know. Him and his team say this, say that. And I just hated always trying to defend a scammer, always trying to defend what was going wrong behind the scenes, making it seem like everything was right. Like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like, I never even sprayed you out here to people that know of you and I. I should have, but I didn't. So, but you did. You tried to spray me, talking about me and making it seem like it wasn't what it was. My dude, like, don't play with me. Like, you lucky I'm not taking you to court, bro. Like, he is so lucky because I want so badly to take his behind to court. But I'm saying to myself, it's just not worth it. Let it go because you got to let God deal with certain people. So I'm preserving my funds, baby, because I'm not going to waste another dollar on you for me to have to give my lawyer $5,000 and only keep $3,000 to $4,000 from it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was already told I can't get no more than $8,000 back when I gave you $14,000. But whatever, I'm going to let you sit on that because God is amazing and he will do what he needs to do. And karma is definitely coming for you.